Welcome to the Chris Gunther Show. We continue our high school basketball season preview with head coach Tanisha Franklin of the East High Girls basketball team. Coach, thank you for taking this time out with me.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Greatly appreciate you. Season's getting ready to start up actually within 7 days.
Yeah, week out.
Man, that's crazy. Like after Thanksgiving, you like, okay, now ball's about to roll out. We really about to get this season going.
Yes.
How's the team looking this year?
Better. We have showed major improvement from last season.
Yes.
I'm extremely excited to tip this season off.
Last season was a little bit of a challenge. You know, most people don't understand how challenging one season is, dealing with multiple players, dealing with multiple personalities, and then the pressure of even being here at a school that everybody, for some reason, likes to down talk. What were some of the challenges that you all faced outside of basketball last year?
Outside of basketball, I think the biggest challenge was, like you say, the fact that everybody, the Youngstown City School District schools are pretty much tainted, and the outside looking in think like, you know, there is no learning going on here, that the kids here are out of control, which is completely false. You know, there's great things that's going on inside this school district and this school system. The kids here are wonderful. The staff here is absolutely amazing.
Yes.
So I think that's the biggest challenge that we've had thus far, is the misinterpretation of the outside world thinking that, you know, this district isn't.
So on the court, what were some of the things that you all faced?
The biggest challenge for me was the skill set of majority of my girls. Like, we were behind.
Yes.
So that was the biggest challenge with me, as far as coming in, making sure that we got into the gym. You know, my coaching staff and I developed our girls' skills, you know, to be able to ultimately compete and against the teams that we were playing.
Yes.
And ultimately just to grow our program.
Growing your program is something that East actually has always been a part of, something that they've always done. How are you all looking to start right now?
Well, right now we're going into the middle schools. We're starting our 7th and 8th grade program.
Good.
We go into the middle schools. We invite them over. We actually go to their school as well, do individual workouts. We have the physical education teachers who's involved in their lesson planning, as far as putting some skill development into their lesson plans. We also are starting like a 4th and 5th, 6th grade program. We have that going on through the JJC League. So we're starting early. So ultimately, by the time they get to high school, you know, those skills are developed.
That's something that I think most coaches should go back to doing. Get them when they're young. Get them while they're young.
Absolutely.
Develop in stages. That way, when they get up to, you know, the high school rankings, they could be a little bit more better. So what are you guys expecting as a team this year? Because last year obviously was a little like rough. So what are you guys going to expect this year?
Well, what I'm expecting, of course, everybody wants to win game, but ultimately, like I said, we were kind of behind the 8 ball as far as our skill development. So as long as we're showing growth in that area, you know, it says a lot about the girls and the time that they put in. Obviously, we're looking to win more games. We got out of a conference that was tough for us, that we weren't able to compete in. So we were able to make some adjustment to our schedules. So hopefully the girls feel a little bit more confident about the teams in which we're taking on night in and night out, and hopefully, you know, win a couple more ball games than we did the previous year.
Every coach has those games on the schedule that they highlight and say, I really want to win this one. If you were taking a look at your schedule right now, what are some of the games that you already have highlighted?
To be honest, I got them all highlighted. I'm trying to win every last
that's probably because
game.
That's probably because that Rand mindset, you know, like you was a dog at Rand, now you over here at East. Did you really carry on that, you know, the Rand High School mindset over here into the Golden Bears?
Absolutely, it's in me. That tiger is in me. So absolutely, that mentality for me as a ball player, playing point guard at the Rand High School, and also as a coach there. In the years that I was there, being successful, district championship, regional appearance. So absolutely, my mindset is to win every game.
Yes, and you had, you know, that dog, Brittany Taylor, who was a phenomenal role player. Like I used to love to watch her play. And you also had, I want to say, Jaleesa Beverly for a high second too.
There. We had Tierra Jones, who went to Buffalo.
Sure did, yes.
Who ended up finishing her career at Youngstown State. So yeah, we were pretty stacked that year. So that's actually what we're trying to build our program back to. We're not there yet as far as the talent as players, but the mentality, and once we develop that skill development and those athletes, we'll get there.
Oh yeah, and then on top of that, some people think that you lost a step, but I remember, you playing this past off season in the women's league, and to my recollection, you was still out here giving cats the works.
Yeah, still try to stay in shape. I mean, that's my way of staying in shape. I'm not getting a gym membership to play the fitness. I'd rather get out there and play basketball for about 6 hours to kind of get my endurance up. So yeah, I'm pretty much still active.
So how active are you with your players even when the season is over with?
Well, when the season's over, I'm very active. I'm out there, my coaching staff and I are out there getting up and down the floor with them. You still got to let them know you know what you're doing, because you have to convince them that coach knows what she's talking about. So I got to get out there and show them up a little bit to let them know.
That's probably one reason why I don't think I could coach, because I got too much competitive nature, and they start trash talking to me. I'm like, look, you guys must have forgot who you're talking to.
Yeah.
Like, I would do this. Okay, let's play an actual game. If you guys beat me, I will gladly let you do whatever you want.
Yeah, you know what? And sometimes it's like that. I'm like shooting free throws with my eyes closed. I'm like, if I make this, y'all ain't got to run the rest of practice. Of course, I'm missing it purposely, but it gets like that in practice again. That's another form of team building, relationship building with your kids. So during the season, I'm pretty much coaching, I'm working, so it's not often I get involved. Going up and down the floor. I'll bring former players in, but in the off season, we're definitely active involved with our girls as far as playing.
And that's phenomenal, just to see that the girls have somebody to look up to.
Yes.
But let's, take it from not only somebody looking up to, but somebody who in some cases is more than a coach to them. Sometimes you really are that family person, like a big sister, sometimes even a mother to these young girls.
Absolutely.
What is that feeling like?
It's amazing. I mean, I always say I got 22 kids. Right? Every last one of them, I treat as if they are my children, whether it's taking home, picking them up, feeding them, clothing them, it doesn't matter. Whatever that role is I need to be to any of these young ladies, I'm willing to. It's been an honor. A lot of them are dealing with unfortunate circumstances and situations at home. And, I think God has placed me in this situation exactly, for that reason, to be a mentor and a role model to a lot of these young ladies. And, skin color, skin tone is the same, so they are confident and able to know that if she made it out, she doing it, confident in themselves that they can do it, right? So it's an amazing feeling to be in charge and a leader of these group of girls. I wouldn't have it no other way.
Earlier you mentioned color. Do you wish that there were more black coaches who were like actual coaches in this area, especially for women's basketball?
I wouldn't say color. I just wish it was, just hope that every coach that's in their program care about their kids as much as, their family, their mother, their father would be. I don't really think it matters as far as the color, as long as you are genuinely involved and actively involved in just not the athlete of your, of that individual, but the person and who they become after they graduate.
Yes.
That's more important to me, more than anything.
Coach-player relationships are so critical.
Absolutely.
And it's great to see that you all have a really good relationship. Appreciate that. The ball rolls out next Monday. Who you guys facing off against?
Hubbard
Eagles. The Eagles.
So if you are not busy, varsity starts at 7, JV starts at 5. If you're not doing anything, please come out and support us. We'll be at Hubbard High School November 26th. Come out and support us.
November 26th against the Hubbard Eagles.
Yes, sir.
I got a chance to really sit down here with the Beyonce of coaches. I love it.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate you, Coach.
Yes, thank you. Thanks for having me.
The Lady Golden Bears open up their season next week on the road against the Lady Hubbard Eagles. Reporting in Youngstown from East High School, Chris Gunther, The Chris Gunther Show.